Okay, so guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to, well, it's not the game because the game is under maintenance. I was going to start a live stream, going to continue with whatever it is I was doing in Shroud of the Avatar. See, I forgot already what I was doing. But I couldn't because when I tried launching the game in Steam and I tried logging in, the game told me it was the wrong version. And then I went to the website and found out that the game is under maintenance. Okay, so since the game is under maintenance, it means it's time for a new release. And here I'm looking at the new release, which is release 143. And the update is happening right now. It says dear. It says dear. It says here, live server is online, but server is down for maintenance. So it's online, but it's down for maintenance. Okay. Anyway, let's take a look at the updates. So, news and announcements, we have dull display, prison cases, and ultra rares. Infrastructure as well as patching, and more patching. Okay, whatever that means. Release 143 patch notes. Latest news and Q&A in the November livestream. Failed events. Ooh! Everyone's favorite thing. Well, mostly the game developers' favorite thing. Or favorite event. Sales events. Release 143 subscriber login rewards. Yes, the game is free to play, but you can subscribe. And if you are subscribed, you are a VIP, you are a premium user, you are an amazing human being. You'll get subscriber login rewards and other perks. November login rewards, so these are for you and I, those who are playing for free. We don't get the special perks the VIPs get because we're not giving them money. But the developers are generous enough to give us rewards as well. And then we have Crown Store updates, Bug Brigade and testing directives, streaming program, upcoming release dates. Community updates, okay, what's this? Since I don't know anything about this, I'm going to skip that. Okay, so the first one is dull display, prisons, cases, and ultra rares. It's that time again. We have a new set of ultra rare items. Wow. The first time I read or heard or learned about the term ultra rare was from a fishing game in Second Life. There are common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, and super ultra rare types of fish, which you can catch while playing the game. That we will be giving to players who purchase 10k or 6k COTOS pack on the website from October 27 to November 6. Okay, so 10k, that's like $100. I think. Yeah, because 100 COTOS is $1. 1000 COTOS is $10. So 10,000 COTOS is $100. 6k, $60. Okay, so if you have the money, go buy the COTOS. Receive a haunted Receive a haunted jackalope doll with each purchase of 10k COTOS. Ooh, everyone is going crazy for this. Everyone's going to spend $100 to get the haunted jackalope doll, and some will even spend $100,000 so they could get 100 haunted jackalope doll to give to everyone they know, and get a haunted voodoo doll with each purchase of a 6K COTOS pack. Okay. What's that? Wish there was a way to safely display all these haunted dolls? Glad you asked. Our crafts people have painstakingly created a set of doll display cabinets. Ooh, so now you can even display them. Ha. My guess is if you buy the doll, if you get the doll, you'll get the item, the display cases for free. That would make sense, right? It would make sense. You got the doll, you get the display cases for free. So there will be two versions, a macabre doll display case, a case as dark as the dolls it is intended to house, and a fancy display case. These cases have protections to ensure that those haunted rascals, okay, it doesn't really matter, they're just words, okay, they won't go anywhere even if you just put them on the ground. As we add more dolls to the game, players will be able to use, okay, they're planning on adding more dolls, so you can guys prepare your wallet, okay, prepare your wallet. The exact set of features will be detailed when they are released. Celobar has been tasked with installing the final bells, okay. Doll display cases have arrived just in time too. It's not saying anything about whether you buy it separately or you get them with the dolls. You have other things to display. There is a third unlocked display case that will allow for placement of whatever. All three of these display cases will be, okay, they are on the Crown store. There you go. So you get the dolls if you buy a $100 worth of COTOS, and you use the COTOS you bought with your $100 to buy the cases. Makes sense. It totally makes sense. Because what would you do with the COTOS that you bought? Okay, so you bought $100 worth of COTOS. What are you going to do with them? Obviously, you'll have to spend them, and where do you spend them? You spend them in the Crown store. Everything is linked. Everything makes sense. Next we have infrastructure as well as patching. This month, Unity advised that there was an exploit found that affected any applications built on Unity. Okay, they needed to rebuild all of their software and publish a patch. Even though Shroud has not utilized any of the methods or command line options that Unity has identified as putting Unity, oh my goodness. So if they're going to update the engine again, there's a big chance I won't be able to play the game. Because there was a point in time many months ago when I wanted to, check my houses in game, I couldn't because the game was like crashing. Every time I launch the game, it crashes. It crashes and it crashes. I was surprised. A few days ago when I started playing again, I was surprised that the game wasn't crashing. It was fairly stable. So, with this update, I don't know. This is like a nightmare waiting to happen. I hope it's not a nightmare. Okay, now we have release 143 patch notes. Below are the list of the updates that are live as of release 143 in the game. Out of the Avatar, forsaken by virtue signaling people. Just kidding. Okay, polish. Additional improvements. It's not polish, it's polish. I'm sorry about that. It's polish, okay? It's different from Polish. Polish is like people from Poland, if I'm not mistaken. This is polish, you know, when you try to shine a third, so that is like polishing. So this is polish. Additional improvements and bug fixes are inbound for R144 next month. Okay, so that is happening next month. We hope you enjoyed the changes that are live today as of release 143. It's not yet live. The servers are down. Crafting decoration gear and inventory item changes. A recipe for the tub of floating apples has been added to decoration merchants in Verdantis. Let me take a look at this. Okay, so that is a tub of floating apples. Well, the good news is it's not a crown store item, so you and I can get it. We'll just have to go to Verdantis. Increase the available scaling range on large and large ornate cushions, which should fit nicely on a fine display case. I have no idea what that is. Fix big blue box disease for fall teleporter. I have no idea what that is. Fix blue box disease with lost veil teleporter. Name. Added distance calling for several precious years. Cornucopia. Okay, distance calling. Okay. $100 can now be heard again. Maybe it was better when they were muted. They were a bit less scared. Come on, it's not about being scared. I like it when they're muted, or have the option to mute them, because they're not scary. They sound annoying. When I see you know, in Second Life, every place has like Halloween decorations. They have a bunch of ghosts, and there are even like ghostly figures giggling. They're not scary. No one is getting scared. It's 2025. There is the internet. People are getting killed live on stream. People are getting murdered on stream. No one is getting scared. They're just annoying. So having an option to mute them, or maybe just lower the volume, or maybe just make them play once when there is an active avatar in the area. User interface, store information, Inky and Lua changes. I don't care much for Lua because I don't know what Lua is. Updated the store descriptions for the Resurrection Anks and Chaoses to include that they can be placed on lots in basements, in buried dungeons. Oh, that is a good idea. Okay. Yeah, Resurrection Anks. So if you are in a dungeon and you die, you can, you know, resurrect in the dungeon or in the basement. Fix the store category assignment for open book patterns. Fix the store category assignment for the 2 Gothic wall mirrors, which are not outdoor deco. So these are like, they're not exactly bugs. They're just maybe just simple mistake. Fix the store shop names again. Just a typo. Okay, world and quest changes. Seasonal monsters. Pumpkinhead has had enough of terrorizing Drakvald for the year, and Krampus will return to East Sanctus Forest. And some Snowy Mountain Road encounters on November 16. Aerie updated the collision shape on shield wall decorations on several NPC building. Okay, Ardoris rotated the 2. Okay, so is Ardoris still very laggy? Okay, I don't think there are any NPCs in Ardoris anymore. Are there any NPCs? That city is hell. Okay, it's like hell in Novia. You enter the city, no one's there, and it's lagging. What did they do with Ardoris? Why is it so laggy? They need to fix that shit. The Breach changed spelling of Central Pavilion to adhere to modern English standards. Modern English standards. So, what was the previous spelling? Equitas Passage. Place an extra rock in a stock spot. Harvest fixed typos in one of Torben's responses. Updated quest combat markers. Fix an issue that caused the wave battle to not trigger. Cobalt Expeditionary Camp. Middle Downs, I just said Stonewall and surrounding terrain. I've never been to these places, by the way. Yeah, I only do the same thing every time I play Shroud of Tower. I decorate, I go fishing, I gather resources, and update my vendors. That's it. I have like zero motivation to go to any of these places. Why would I even want to go there? I don't know. Is there a reason why I should go there? These are legit questions. Why should I go there? Why? Maybe it's part of the main story quest, but I'm not doing the main story quest. So if it's part of the main story quest, then guess what? There is no reason for me to go there because I'm not doing the main story quest. South Mid-Mayor Way simplified a pile of crates within the airship to prevent players are getting stuck. Anyway, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the player-owned town changes. Castle Alo, is that even a... Oh, come on. Is that even a player-owned town? Alos is Chris Spear. He's not a player. He is the owner. He's not even the developer of the game anymore. He is the owner of the game. He owns the freaking game. Anyway, fix this non-standard POT scene so it works properly as a POT. Cassiopeia upgraded the town from... Ooh, okay, look at that. They upgraded, so I guess the reason is like it's getting a lot more people in there. Wow, okay. Lightbringer retreat. Oh, so is this the same as Lightbringer Isle? I don't know. I have a house in Lightbringer Isle. Just claimed it yesterday. Was it yesterday? Maybe the other day. I forgot. Adventurers with bad sense of will no longer get set on fire in Blackblade Pass, Player Dungeon level grotto, unless they fall in. Okay. Latest news and Q&A in the November live stream. The post-release community live stream is Friday. Join Stephen Ravalox Renan. Ooh, so the guy that owns most of the houses in the game, Ravalox. Okay. Yeah, I was like checking some of the houses. I don't know, maybe it's just coincidence. The last that I checked, most of them were like Ravalox. So it's basically a dev. A pseudo dev. I guess we can call it a pseudo dev because he's also a player. And then he's working for the dev. Pseudo dev. I shouldn't really be saying anything. I'm going to try not saying anything negative because I don't want to get banned, you know. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, okay? Because it's very risky. Because once you get someone's feelings hurt and they have some kind of pull in the company or wherever, there's a big chance you log in one day and your account is like suspended. Okay, anyway, please submit questions using in-game universal chat by typing ask a dev. See? Okay, so a player and a dev. Because if not, why is the keyword ask a dev? Anyway, let's just call Ravalox a pseudo dev. It's like a cross between a dev and a player. Members of the Shroud of Tower development team stream. Okay, be sure to get the channel on follow for notifications. Yeah. Back in the day, back in the early days of development, of course everyone was hyped. I wouldn't miss any of Portalarium's live stream because I was really interested in the game. Well, fast forward to today. Nah, don't really care much about the dev live stream. Okay, so next is we have sale events. Ooh, for Samhain from October 27 through November 6. The sale section of the Crown Store will be 30% off instead of 20. There you go. If you have, if you're looking for COTOS, it's time to spend all that cash. Yeah, what are you doing? If you have a lot of cash, you have an excess of cash, go spend it on the Crown Store. And, this is nice. It's nice when cornucopia just keep going, but not so much when speakers do. I guess, this is the new login reward. This is for subscribers. Okay, I got too excited. Okay, I'm going to scroll past this because it's not for me. Okay, so what is the regular? What is the reward for non-subscribers? Non-important people like myself. Okay, here you go. November login reward. If you've had a bumper crop this fall, you may be tired of apples as food. Each account that logs in during the month of November will receive a one-time gift of Juggle Apples emote. Okay. So as the subscribers get a podium in various styles. Non-important players will get a juggling emote. I guess it's fair, As they say, beggars can't be choosy. So if you don't want to be a beggar, go subscribe or become an important person, a very important person or player. Okay, Crown Store, Diable Scarecrows. Okay, so now we have the game is now gonna get I guess you're gonna fashionable scarecrows. Gone are the days of boring old boomer scarecrows. Now there are fashionable scarecrows. And what are these? Autumn Gorgon Stone Set. What are they for? I don't know. Maybe something to place on your land. Painting up Bloody Ghoul. Okay. Yeah, you can get it in the Crown Store. Bloody hell. Painting up Snake Skeleton. That's just Lord British's, necklace ornament. Okay, so they took the snake from Lord British's necklace and turned it into a painting. Okay, painting of the eye. Oh, so artistic. Large green iron garden table and 5-chair set. Okay, nice. I think I like the white version better. So there you go. If you don't feel you're rich enough, here you go. Get those. Okay, I've already seen that. Fancy doll display. Yeah. Macabre. Fine. So these are, you can buy them from the Crown Store, by the way. This is a subscriber. Okay, so basically this is just the, I guess a recap or the items that you will get. Okay, bug brigades. Okay, so if you want to, do work without pay, yeah. It's called volunteering. So you can volunteer, and if you submit legit bugs, you'll get all these items. That is a lot of items for you to get. Okay, streaming program. Streamers of Shroud can participate in a program to showcase the game and be rewarded for their efforts. Well, I've been streaming the game for like a few days now, and I'm not getting any rewards. Well, it's simple because I'm not in the streaming program. I thought I was, but I guess I was removed because I stopped playing the game. It makes sense, right? I was before, and then I stopped playing the game, and I stopped streaming it. So obviously they would remove all those inactive streamers that don't play the game anymore. Okay, rules to qualify. Main requirement 60 days after application. What must continue to be. See, there is a minimum requirement, so there you go. So because I stopped playing, I stopped streaming, they removed me from the program. On the first of each month, qualifying streamers will be eligible to receive 50 streaming bundles. Ooh, what are those streaming bundles? Okay. Streamers in the program will be included in the SodaBot stream pop. Oh, no wonder whenever I go live in Twitch, my stream doesn't get announced in the in Discord anymore. Okay, yeah, I got removed again. My stream getting removed is just it's normal. It's expected because again, I stopped playing the game. I stopped streaming it for a long time. I just recently got into it again because I guess nostalgia, something like that. I wanted to check out how the game is, and I guess it's still the same. An optional fan graphics. Streamers must be actively playing the game during the stream, being away. If Twitch indicates the streamer is playing solo, but they are streaming their content, there is being removed from the program. Okay, upcoming release dates. Okay, don't really care much for Lightbringer Isle auction. Oh, I checked out the prices of the items in this auction. Oh my goodness. Wow, there's nothing I want that I can afford. I have like 1 million gold, and I can't afford shit. I can't afford shit, at least the ones that I want. There are a lot of items that are below 1 million, maybe 100k and even lower, but I don't want those things. The things that I want, yeah, can't afford any of them. The nebula. Is it nebula or nebula? Time travel. But also a way for players to compare builds, learn from one another. This is like a social event type of thing, okay? I won't be participating in that, in interacting with other players. Oh, that scares the bejesus out of me. Okay, you'll never see me doing that. Monthly release. Okay, this one I can, I guess, do this. It's monthly, and you don't really have to interact with anyone. If you think you caught the biggest fish, you can just send the fish via mail. Mad Splatter Tea Party. One Sunday each quarter, Lily Bird hosts a tea. Okay, another event that you'll never see me go. And besides, I don't know anybody. Honestly, I've been playing this game for like, I have like over 10,000 hours, and I've never really gotten close to anyone. I try not to get close to anyone, unless of course you're going to ask me to mine for you or something. I will accept the request. But that is more like a professional relationship than a personal one. Okay, community calendar, calendars, NBN and calendar. Okay, not interested. One-time community events, sometimes events. Okay, project to support Mavi and Rouge, Rogue. Okay, what is that? Sorcerer's Dragon of the team behind Ultima Dragons. 25th anniversary bash is creating a new narrative-driven roguelike RPG, Mavi and Rogue. Game will feature fun, engaging gameplay. Come on, stop using the word fun. Yeah. Let's just, see the game. Have a demo. Maybe they have a demo that anybody can check out and see if it's actually fun or not. Saying something is fun is quite like Yeah, you can easily say, oh, this game is fun. Yeah, I made it. It's fun. Sure. But am I going to give it a try? Nah. It's I'm not into roguelike games. I don't know why. I like slow-paced role-playing games. I would call Shroud of the Avatar a slow-paced role-playing game because I can just play it however and whenever I want. It's like Skyrim. It's a single-player game. That's why. Chris Pierce's daughter Maxine has, for a school project, opened a web store of virus islands with their artwork to have a look inside a kid's mind. Well, I can't criticize that, okay? That would make me an asshole. It's a kid's project. Anyone who criticizes a kid is an asshole, so yeah. I'll just skip it and not say anything. That's the most polite thing I can do. Project to support Embers Adrip. What is this? Embers Adrip. Another game. New player welcome forum, player created resources. Okay, I guess that's it for the release note for release 143. 143 means I love you. Whoa. Play release I love you, so 143. Let's see, I'm going to refresh the page to see if the server is no longer down, because right now server is down for maintenance, but it says there it's online. Okay, it's still down. Oh, look at that. That was like 40 minutes. Spent 40 minutes going through the release note of Shroud of the Avatar. Yeah, that was fun. I just hope I did not offend anybody. I was just like making light of things, okay? Trying to be funny. Anyway, guys, once the game is back up, I'll log in and continue whatever it is I'm doing in the game. Let me think. I was like lava fishing. What did I say in last time? Yeah, okay. I'm going to decorate the house in Mole Island. I'm kind of having second thoughts if I'm going to continue with Mole Island. Let's see here. Anyway, we'll find out later. So guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube, follow the channel in Twitch if you want to see more videos like this, more coverage of Shroud of the Avatar. Anyway, what else? Follow the channels in Kick, Twitch, DLive, wherever you're watching this right now, and see you in the game. See you in my next hour. Bye bye for now.